Hey, Shih here, and in this video, we'll be talking about the hidden profits in your FB engagement. Now, if you enjoy my content and training, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on that notification bell to join our notification squad so you get all the latest video once I release them. Alright, so let's dive into our content today and get started. So what I want to do now is pull up my whiteboard. Alright, so today we'll be talking about the Facebook engagement. And this is very important because you actually can learn a lot about the engagement your customers are leaving on your store. And if you understand what they're doing, you can fix that hole and increase your revenue and bottom line. And you can do this before adjusting any budgets or bid on your ad. So this is a very easy way to increase revenue and fix the problems on your store. So let's take a look at this. When you look at your store, you have to think about a funnel. And the top of the funnel is your ad. Okay, so when your customer sees your ad, they will come to your store. And when they land on your store, your view content pixel will fire. And then after that, they will add something to cart and your add to cart page and pixel will fire. And then they will go into the purchase page and hopefully buy something from you, right? So that will be the funnel you're looking at. And the coldest audience will be on the left and the warmest audience will be on the right. So when we look at this, each section we can learn something about what's going on with our store and how we can fix it. Let's say we have our ad, but people are not clicking on our ad. So something's wrong with this top of the funnel. And to fix that, we have to ask ourselves, how is our targeting? Are we targeting people who are actually engaged and will be interested in our offer? And then we can try to change our ad creative. Because when we scroll through the newsfeed, we want our ad to stand out. If it blends into all the other stuff and it doesn't catch people's attention, people are not going to click on our ad. So we have to come up with a good ad creative that stands out and that actually is a thumb-stopping ad. And then the third thing that we have to look at will be my offer. Do we have a compelling call to action that will intrigue our customers to actually click on our ad to come to our store to learn more about what we have to offer? So number one thing is sell the click, right? So number one thing you need to do, sell the click. Okay. So once they click on our ad and they come to our product page, but they decide not to add to cart, and there are a few reasons for this. The first thing is to see if our site is credible. And what I mean by that is, do you have security badge on your site? Do you have the required pages that people want to see, which is your FAQ, your About Us, your Contact Us page, and do you have a tracking page people can go to track their product, right? So those are the required pages and stuff you need on your site. And also the last thing to keep note of will be your photo of your product. Do you have a nice high resolution photo on your site so people can look at it and they will be intrigued and be interested in buying? All right. And also last thing is your price. Sometimes you just price your product too high, so see if you can adjust the price. So that is something that you can adjust on the product page level to increase your add to cart events. So, all right, so let's talk about people who are clicking on your ad, coming to your product page, and they are adding to cart, but they are not purchasing. So what can we do there? To increase our add to cart amount, you have to ask yourself, how's your shipping rate set up? Is it too high? Because sometimes a lot of people are doing free plus shipping and that shipping rate will be too high. If you adjust it a little bit, you can increase your purchase very easily that way. And then check your checkout page too. You might want to test different security badge there to see if people will actually trust you more when you have a security badge there. Also, check your apps, because sometimes your apps will conflict with your checkout feature as well. I remember I have a third-party app installed and suddenly it stopped working. I have a lot of view content, but people are not coming to the add to cart page just because the add to cart button was broken. So so double check your app to make sure everything is working. You can even do a test purchase. If you see a lot of view content and something wrong with the add to cart, just make sure your site is working properly. So ideally we want the funnel to be 100% and we want to get this purchase over here. Now, keep in mind, in every of these steps, your pixel are firing. And when they're firing, you can create custom audiences and you can retarget your whole funnel to get people to come back to your site and increase that bottom line as well. So just remember that your customers are going through a journey and you can learn a lot from this journey that your customer is going through. If you see them dropping off in a certain area, try to fix that hole so they can continue their journey. And remember to sell the click first, because you want that click for your customers to come to your site and learn what you have to offer, right? Your ad is always to get that click. And when you have that click, you can do a lot with the data that you're collecting, like your custom audience that we talked about. You can use that to retarget your customers and get them back. And this is really powerful and it can increase your bottom line significantly. And you can even see that your retargeting ads will be one of your most profitable ads if you set them up correctly. And from there, we can even create lookalike audiences of people who engaged on our ad, people who have landed on our product page, people who have added to cart, or even people who have purchases. And also remember that these are your cold audience to your warmest audience. So if you have a lookalike of your purchases, that is a very warm audience that you have. But I'll advise you to test all the lookalike audiences to see how they perform on your ad account. And also your pixel data versus your subscribers are different. And we will talk more about that as well. So that is Facebook engagement. You have to learn how to read these engagement to really find those hidden profits. So I hope you enjoyed this training video. Leave a comment below if you like this video or if you have any questions. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join our notification squad. And I'll see you in the next one.